you're like, oh yeah, about that to-do list I had to do. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Andrea, Busy Mom in the Magic, and today marks 4 days away until we leave for Disney World. And yes, we are in my backyard because it is the only place that is quiet. I know all you mamas understand, but some exciting news. We're going to start out this prep and pack with me vlog for Disney World right at one of the most important parts, and that would be the stroller setup. And guys, I'm so excited because I got a brand new stroller, and I get so many questions all the time. Andrea, what is your stroller? What kind of stroller do you use for a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old? And so as my 5-year-old Annie is getting older, that's the biggest question right now. So I have got a new stroller, and I'm going to take you guys along with the unboxing. Let's go. So after a lot of research, after a lot of questions of my fellow Disney moms, I came to a conclusion, and we are trying out the Zoe stroller. No, this is not sponsored. This is pure opinions right now of the Zoe stroller. I paid for this with my money because this is what everybody was telling me, the majority was telling me to get. So I'm really, really excited to be able to unpack this with you guys, in addition to kind of figure this out together, because I don't really know what to expect. So my first reaction whenever it arrived was I came home from work. This is my 5-year-old Annie, by the way. She's out here playing. So if you all don't know me very well, yes, I'm a full-time content creator while also full-time in corporate America. So yes, I got home from work from my job and I saw this rather small box, and I was like, is that the stroller? So that was my first initial reaction, that I was like super pumped that it was a small box, because we go to Disney World a lot, and a lot of the times it's just me by myself without my husband. And so I have been just struggling. We have the Nuna Tavo. I've had it for years. Like, that's the only stroller we've ever had. And it's so great. Like, it's been so fantastic for us. But the simple fact is, like, it's just getting a lot. It's just getting a lot. So I need something easy for my life. And as I'm sitting here talking, like, it just popped in my brain, like, I'm sitting here holding this. So that's a great sign, fantastic sign, right? So let's go ahead and take off all this. First initial reaction, this is fantastic because I am able to manage this all by myself so far, just holding it. This is me not reading the directions, as I probably should. I wonder if there's something else in the box. Let me see. Nope. I hope Annie did not grab something and walk away with it. We all know it's definitely possible. Okay, the wheels are just literally snapping into place. I love that. Okay. Ah, there's a wheel that popped out from nowhere. Ah, another wheel. So we're safe. Annie did not run away with the wheel. And I did get the gray color. Now, I love the tan color that they have, but I got the gray just simply because I felt like it wouldn't stain as easy. I am going to get some Scotch Guard and spray this, but that was my intention. But from a color perspective, like, guys, look at this. I'm just carrying it like a... Oh, but yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so we've got the cup holders that are falling out. That's all great news. Now I have to figure out how to pop this bad boy open. Let's see. We've got some locks right here. Was it that easy? Did I do something wrong? Was it that easy for my life? Holy smokes. Okay, so we've got to attach the canopy. The canopy's attached. Guys, is it this easy for my life? Okay, I like that there's 2 brakes. OMG, is it this easy for my life, friends? First reaction. Okay, so now I see that there's like an extended canopy, which Annie will absolutely love, because on our Nuna Tavo, there's like an extended piece that's zipped up in the canopy, and she likes to pull that down for some additional shade. So this is also fantastic news. We've got this flap on the canopy that is magnetic. So I like that because sometimes I like to put the fan underneath here and let it blow from the top on our head. Oh, friends, I'm so excited. A little pocket on the back side of the canopy. Now we've got this. Okay, now we've got this. So we're not gonna have her laid back completely, but in order for this to be laid back all the way, it looks like a very simple thing. Oh, we just pull it back. And so that way she can lay down. This is fantastic. I'm already loving this. Okay, and so the other part of why I was trying to get one is because a new stroller is because Annie is over 50 pounds. And I was like, you know, I need a stroller that's going to be able to hold 50 pounds plus, like as she continues to grow. And as we all know, like I love the stroller because it's my personal assistant. Yes, it's carrying around my child for sure, but I like that it's going to carry all of my stuff as well and make my life essentially easier. Now, this guy looks like it's gonna go right on top. Now, I don't foresee us using this guy because Annie is 5 years old and gonna be 6 in September. So I don't see us using this bar across the front, but if you do have a younger child, obviously, definitely use that. Then we have these cup holders that I need to figure out. And this is all me not reading instructions, okay? So this is great news. And also, this is great news if we're traveling with our husbands too, because husbands also don't like to read instructions. And so if this is user-friendly for the husband, then we're gonna be great. Now, I see that there's like these little attachments. Okay, so this attachment looks like the kiddo one. So we're gonna go with the adult attachment up here. Ah, it snapped right in. I was just being too gentle, honestly. Okay, this is great news because there was something, like if you all have watched another stroller setup, and I'll show you on a second, like that's going to be imperative to my needs. So I'm feeling pretty good about this selection so far. Aha! So I don't need this. So since we're not using the belly bar, these guys will simply go on the front where I had the belly bar. Okay, snap and snap. Oh, I likey. Okay, so the ultimate test before we put everything on, I need to see how easy this is going to be with attachments included when I am getting ready to roll onto the bus. Now, the other part of this is this can also be a double stroller. It can also go up to like, I think I saw like a triple or quadruple stroller, like they all connect. So it's even more important to me if this folds down easily, especially for if you have multiple children, especially if you're getting on like the Skyliner or something, you're going to have to break it down if you're double, like a double wide. But it's saying right here, like there's like an unlock little emblem on here. So let's see how truly easy this is going to be. Yep, that was pretty daggone easy. Yep. Do you want to try it out, Annie?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get this unlocked. Okay. And popped right out. Okay. Do you want to climb in here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it is Annie approved. Okay, now this is adjustable as well, okay? So you can prop your feet up right here. You've got your own cup holder.
Like two right here.
Yeah, well this one I'm thinking that it can like hold your snackety snacks or something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then you've got your canopy right here. Okay, and if you need mommy to extend it like you normally like, it's like that. Okay, or we can pull it up like that. Okay, what do you think? Do you like this?
Love it.
You do love it?
Yeah.
You do? Truly? Do you want to bring this with us on our upcoming trip? Yes?
Definitely yes.
Definitely yes, she says.
Oh my god.
Okay, perfect. Is it comfy cozy for you?
Actually yes.
Actually, yes, she says. Okay, and then look right here. Mommy can pull this back too. Like that. So you can lay down if you wanted.
No.
Get up there, let's see how it feels. See if you like the laying down. Okay,
Oh god.
is it okay?
Oh my.
What do we think? Is it cozy?
Yeah, I can fit my whole body.
You can fit your whole body in there. Like, that's so important. Yeah? Okay, perfect.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
So cool? Awesome. Now I have decided that I do love the stroller in its entirety, right? But now I need the things that I already have to work also on this stroller. There are some things that I'm not willing to negotiate that makes my life so much easier whenever I'm navigating into the parks. If you've been around, you know my huge hack that is going to be a non-negotiation. Like, it has to be able to handle my setup. So let's start out with the caddy, my favorite caddy. This is my absolute favorite caddy. This is what I'm putting on the very back of my stroller. It's really easy because I do love that it's like a clippity clip, right? And now that I have adjusted my stroller, I don't need it to be as long. Maybe I do need it to be as long, but this is supposed to be like a universal type of size and fit so far. I think this guy is going to be able to stay, thank goodness. Next is my rain gear. I put all of my rain gear into one bag. That way I can simply put it underneath and just go on about my life. I always bring my rain gear into the parks, like non-negotiable, especially in the summer, because you never know if it's gonna rain or not. Even though the weather says it's not supposed to rain, there's nothing on the forecast, it will pop up some rain. I promise. So I always bring my rain gear in here. Inside of here, I have my universal stroller cover. I guess while we're here, we should try her out, see if this guy is going to translate. And I also have our ponchos in there as well. Annie is getting to the stage of that she needs her poncho on like water rides like such as Tiana. So that is a preference for her in the moment. Used to, she didn't care. So that's another reason why I carry all of my rain gear too. So we've got our ponchos in that bag, and then obviously my stroller cover. And this stroller cover looks like she's gonna fit. So also it's great because it is marketed as like a stroller cover that is universal, so that's great. And it has like little Mickeys all over it. You can tell that we have used it for years. It's got a breathable flap right here and a little pocket on the back, and it's got little Mickeys all over it. And Annie can simply ride inside while it's raining, no big deal. So, whew, it's hot. We're getting the personal heat moment in Kentucky. If you all didn't know, we are from Kentucky. But anyway, rain cover is going to make it. Now, the next thing that I am most concerned about is if that bag is going to be able to fit underneath and easily. So let's say that we're arriving to a park. I need to be able to get that bag out and in, just because I like to be thoughtful of the huge long line that's behind us. And I don't want to just be like making people wait behind me because I don't have my stuff out and ready to walk through the detectors with my bags. I also have some cooling towels in here too. All you have to do is just put these in water and just woo, and then wrap them around you. I'm about to put one on right now because it's daggone hot. But let's see if this guy is going to fit in the bottom. I think she's going to be fine. Actually, I kind of like this better anyway, because it's got like the sides are really high versus with my Nuna. So that looks like she's gonna work. Okay, next is a side sling. This guy is a necessity. How are we going to put her on? Because this also makes life super easy, because let me see if I can find a hole in here somewhere. Let's see. See, this is real life. Y'all are seeing some solution-oriented moments here. It just hangs, so I know I can put the bottom here. Where's this gonna land? So we've got that. Where can I put this top one? Can we put her right here? I don't have to go without. Okay, so the reason why I love this side sling is because it holds all of Annie's junk, essentially, right? Our kids want the bubble ones, they want all the things, and she can simply, like, we can forego this little cup holder or this little dome shaped thing for snacks. We can essentially forego this, pop this right off, and she can just use her side sling on here, okay? So that I'm happy about. Now we're getting to the things where it's making me a little bit nervy, because these things are like hacks and tips that I love to do while we're in the parks, and so I kind of need it to work. Yes? Are you helping me? Okay, so this is my cup holder tray table doodad. So let's see if this guy is going to fit. She looks like she's going to. Okay, let me turn you around here. So I've got this little cup holder right here. I'm going to add this guy. So now all of a sudden I have 2 cup holders, right, for Annie and myself. Now, let's say we're in like Woody's lunchbox, right, and I don't have any hands. Okay, so now all of a sudden I do have hands, and I have something that's carrying. This is making me so happy because it's carrying my food and my drink. So I can adjust this really however like I need it to go. So let's say like I want the 2 drinks like this, and now I got the tray table here, my 2 drinks, etc., and I'm walking hands-free. I'm happy about this. Okay, now the next thing that I absolutely need, and especially right now because I'm sweating, I think, I need a fan on me. Like, this turbo guy feels incredible. It feels so good right now. You brought Stitch. Okay, put Stitch in there, see if Stitchy's gonna fit.
That with me.
With you. Okay, let's do a fit check. Are we fitting?
Yeah, that.
Okay, we are fitting. Nice. So we know that the fit check fits. I've got a fan. I'm gonna put this guy in my caddy back here, or I can simply just put it in Annie's little thing right here. I've got 2 more fans because we love fans. And this kind of goes back to that point where I was like, oh, I can put a fan underneath this canopy. So like this is closed, put the fan underneath, it's on, it's blowing, it's magnetic. And now I've got a fan underneath here that's blowing directly on her. So that's really nice. The other part is that I like to put our fans in these little pockets on here. You can put bottles in there, but also you can also put the fans or anything else that you feel necessary. Now, here's the big test of what is a non-negotiable about this stroller. I will not keep this stroller if this doesn't work. I need my umbrella hack to work. This is a non-negotiable. My concern is that the stroller won't be heavy enough to hold it. So I'm tightening that, tightening this elbow. I think it's gonna be fine. We're gonna put the umbrella up. It feels so nice. Guys, it's working. A successful stroller setup. I have to have my fan blowing on me while I am walking because moms, we don't have enough hands. It's gonna work, guys. Oh, thank goodness. Well, stroller setup, success. We get to keep her. Thank goodness, because I need easy life trying to get on and off of the buses or even pushing my child through Disney World because I'm not giving up a stroller quite yet. Maybe when she's 15. See you tomorrow, guys. Good morning, friends. Today we are 3 days away until Disney World. And today I have set aside making sure that we are getting our grocery delivery squared away so I can place that order and we can have like our waters and like some good to go snacks and anything that we might need in our room. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But like today is one of those days in the Disney prep where the countdown is like getting so close to actually departing for Disney World. And all the stuff that you plan on doing that day, you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then you lose track of time and you're like, oh yeah, about that to-do list I had to do. Well, today's going a lot slower than anticipated. You know, the mom life calls and all the things. And then all of a sudden you forget to eat. Like you all know, if you all follow me around on the YouTube, you know, I forget to eat all the time. It's not a good thing to brag about, but I'm super thankful for the Collagen Co. They have this delicious cookies and cream meal replacement, which is perfect for days like today, and even like at Disney World. Well, this guy is going to be coming with me because it's just so much easier. Not only is it helping with the busyness of my life and making sure that I am getting the nutrients that I need to make it through my busy day, but it's also aiding in healthier hair. It helps support nail strength and growth, my gut, and make sure that it's healthy, and joint and tendon health, obviously with the collagens. The fact that I can just have this on hand anywhere I go, whether it be my full-time job, whether I'm running out the door for a soccer game, whether I'm at Disney World and we're trying to get to rope drop, it doesn't really matter. And plus it tastes so stinking good and I like it. But let's go ahead, drink this, let's chug this down, and then we've got to get this grocery list going. Now, if you wanted to get your hand on this stuff, of course, I have a discount code because I like to save money with you. So Andrea M10 is going to be your discount code. Click the link in the description box. And for all of my TV watchers, I have the QR code up on the screen for you. Now, let's go ahead and make sure that my child is taken care of at the Disney World. We're going to pack this stuff with us. Now, Annie has decided that she wanted to join us and contribute, right, for showing us maybe what kids will want. But before we get to the actual selections of what we're going to put on our grocery orders, I get a lot of questions from you guys of either what delivery service should you use, when and what time should it be delivered, and do they keep it cold? All three to which are fantastic questions. Now, we do Amazon Fresh a lot. I know that you can do Walmart and Kroger, and or you can do like the delivery service, like a normal DoorDash service if you wanted to do that. If you do decide to do a grocery order, on the name I always put like Andrea Mobberly -guest. And then on your My Disney Experience app, all you have to do is just go to like my reservation, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll be able to get your resort's address. You put that guy in, and that is as easy as that. Now, from a time perspective, when I like to have everything delivered, I like to have everything delivered about what time we land in Orlando, like at the airport. That way they're not holding a bunch of groceries. It's not an inconvenience, and they're not holding it all day long. And then also in the case that it's not chilled. So you got a muffin, you got a pumpkin muffin. We made those this morning. Now, in the idea of, there has been some times where, yes, they accept our groceries at the resort. They keep the things that need to be chilled in a refrigerated area. But I do have to underline, that is not guaranteed. For example, I think it was our April trip that we got there super, super late in the night. And we received our groceries and things such as like yogurt, fruit. They were not refrigerated, and the Bell serviceman actually handed them to me and was like, "Ooh, they didn't put these in the right location." And he said that it was primarily like the delivery driver who just kind of dropped them off in their bin and then just hightailed it out. So I do want to say there is refrigerated options for you upon arrival, but it's not always guaranteed. So that I would be very, very thoughtful and very strategic about what time you want your groceries to be delivered. Now, also, I like to time it up really, really nice, because whenever I arrive at the resort, I like to be able to tell Bell Services, hey, I had a grocery order, and then that way they can help me with my luggage and bring my groceries up all at the same time. I feel like it's a little bit more thoughtful of their time and the busyness that they get into trying to handle so many guests. So we can just do like kill two birds with one stone, right? We're taking it all up at one time, and they don't have to do multiple trips. So that is what I specifically recommend. Now, my help already just walked away. Now, from a standpoint of what I love to order and what I consistently order. Now, I do love having my muscle milk or my protein shake, but I don't have to do that this time now that I do have my collagen meal replacement. So that is a perk. I just need to bring it along with me. And then what we love to do is also focus on things that are going to be super simple, again, and out the door thought process. So I can bring my shaker, my cookies and cream meal replacement, and then I can give Annie like a muffin. So they have the fresh muffins. We can give her some yogurt and some fruit in the morning. We can give her some Pop-Tarts, anything that's going to be really, really easy to get out the door. And that is going to be the same scenario, whether we have a breakfast reservation or not, just to kind of tide her over until we actually get to sit down and eat. And then also, if we are even taking a slow morning, it is something as simple as her laying in the bed and I'm letting her rest a little bit longer while I'm getting ready and she's eating her yogurt or dipping her strawberries in the yogurt and living her best life, watching some cartoons and kind of maybe not being around the stimulation, giving her a moment to chill and eat. And then also, I love being able to, like, even if you're in a value resort, moderate, deluxe, if you're not even in a villa, like sitting down at one of those small tables kind of creates some moments of peace inside of the room. And then also, like, I am the kind of person that doesn't always want to get out of bed, run down to quick service and get breakfast. Like I don't want to get ready just to eat breakfast. So having some sort of breakfast to tide them over or to even have in the room is really, really beneficial for our family. Now, thinking about lunch, we typically do quick service, whether that's at our resort or in the parks, but we also have, and I'll tie lunch and snacks together because we eat similar to those. So we always like to do high protein, whether that's like deli meat, so turkey, we've got pepperonis, so something high in protein that is going to be easy and quick. So we count those as lunch and snacks. We do also cheese sticks that can be really easy. We also have applesauce pouches that you can take, and then also you can do like the squeeze pouch yogurts as well. Put those on your grocery order. And or if you like sandwiches, you can buy some bread and some sandwich ingredients to compile that, and you can even have that in the room, or you can even bring it inside the parks with a small cooler. That's not a problem at all. Now, speaking about dinner, we primarily eat out every dinner, whether that is a sit-down restaurant, whether that is a quick service. We typically don't eat dinner in the room, but also if we needed a snack after dinner, that's something that we will have available in the room. Again, protein, something easy, some fruits, also chips are an option. Now, the biggest part is hydration. I love also ordering body armor. That's always a must for us. And also, I will always order water. I'm kind of like a water brat. That's why I have like my reverse osmosis machine right here in the corner that I use, because I can smell water and be like, no, that's not going to be good for me. So I always order water so we can fill up our Walla bottles, or just bring a bottled water with us, or put like the water bottles in our cooler if we're bringing that into the park as an additional cold element. But that's also like something really, really important. We're going into these summer months. You cannot skip out on the hydration. So that's why I like the body armor. It's got the coconut water, which is really, really great for electrolytes and hydration. And then obviously you need to be drinking the water. And general rule of thumb for us is you drink, like this is minimum, like baseline expectation is you drink water before we get on an attraction, and you drink water as soon as we get back to the stroller. So that is baseline expectations. And I would also recommend implementing that for you and your family as well, because it does get hot. Don't forget to eat. Like bringing snacks into the parks, you can 100% do that. Bring like a collapsible cooler. You can't just throw ice in there, but you can even bring like a Ziploc baggie from home or put the Ziploc bags on your grocery list. If you don't have a freezer in your room, you can go down to the little vending area. They all have ice machines and you can put them in a Ziploc bag and put that inside of your little cooler. So there are options. If you have a villa, obviously you can bring like an actual ice pack and put it in there, but you just can't have loose ice. That's really, I guess, the biggest thing that I'm trying to explain. But yes, don't forget to eat, guys. Like, you cannot skip out on the eating. You cannot skip out on the hydration. And that's why I am such a big fan of anything that is like a grab and go, something super, super easy. Because if you're trying to meet those timelines, or you're trying to get there for early entry, or you're trying to beat a lightning lane, anything, like, things can get really, really go, go, go at Disney. And anything that is going to be beneficial that you can grab and just go and then not really even have to think about it, that is a huge win as a parent when you're at Disney World. Where are we going? Nail salon.
I'm gonna get my toes done.
You're gonna get your toes done? Annie, how many days until Disney World? 2 days until Disney World. And we're gonna go get our nails did and then run some errands. And Daddy's inside painting the house. And so we're gonna have to come back and get him and run errands, right? Yeah. Oh, other door. There you go. What color are you gonna get?
They're really pretty.
Those are beautiful, aren't they? You want the glow in the dark?
Yeah,
Let me see what colors there are. Ooh, those are fun. Do you want hot towels, or do you want me to tell them to not give them to you?
Hot towels.
Hot towels. That's that your favorite part?
Alive.
Got our nails did. What'd you get, Annie? Glow in the dark teal toes for Annie. And Mommy got like a Barbie pink, and it's got like glitter.
Like my shirt.
Yeah, it's kind of like perfect. It's like matching perf.
Yeah, I got a light color because we're going to the Riviera.
Because we're checking in at the Riviera, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then we actually that color matches perfect with where we're ending, and that's at Port Orleans Riverside. I think that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Or that would be beautiful. I think that's a great choice, Annie. Yeah. Here, let's go home and get Daddy. Are you want to try to get the tomato basil too?
No.
Okay.
You can have potato barrel.
Oh, okay. Bluey snackety snacks. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stitchy. Is that it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. We're back from the grocery store. I know that we did talk a little bit about grocery delivery yesterday, but I do always love to fly and travel with our snacks. It could be on the airplane while we're waiting for the plane. Maybe there are some delays. Maybe we're sitting on the runway for way too long. Like, there's just so many variables that I like to be prepared. And one of the biggest things whenever you have a kid and traveling with a kid is if you feed them, it's going to occupy them and then also keep them from being hangry. So I always do come with my snack bag. This has been a go-to for years. And then this is also one of my best sellers on Amazon. So it proves that everybody else loves it as well. Now, it's rather large, I get it, but I love it because it holds so much. Now, I only have one child, but also I eat out of it. Tyler, whenever he travels with us, eats out of it. And if you have multiple children, obviously it's also going to accommodate all the snacks and all the various types of snacks, depending on if a kid likes something or if another kid doesn't like something. It's got that size in it. We also will put this up on the shelf whenever we are in the room, a part of our groceries. And then we are also able to bring this back home with us with some leftover groceries or some snacks. So it really does benefit me for always traveling with my snack bag. Now, one thing that we always do bring with us, and this will also be an example as to how big this truly is. If you all are around, you all know that Annie loves to eat her Pringles, and it fits just literally right in there. I also got her, of course, again, creature of habit. She wanted some Rice Krispie treats. She was asking for the Squishmallow ones for like, I think it was around Easter time whenever they had brought, or Kroger had the Squishmallow ones out. And then after Easter, they kind of disappeared. So every single time we go shopping for our trip, she's like, do they have the Squishmallow ones? And I finally found that they were out. So let's put a few of those also in the snack bag. And then I just kind of grab a handful of everything. So that includes some Pop-Tarts if we're leaving in the morning. That's an easy, quick to go kind of thing. Not necessarily that's like our main breakfast, but maybe it's a 6 a.m. flight and it's 9 a.m. Like just different options. I like options, and also they're like kind of good snacks as well. So we put some Pop-Tarts in there. She found, obviously you all got to see that she found some new gummies that she likes. So we're gonna throw a little bit of the snackety snacks of the gummies in here. She also loves the True Lime flavoring for her water. So I can put this in her Awala, or whenever we get to the resort, she likes this stuff. And then also I saw this and I was like, you know what? We're gonna get it because this is actually Annie's favorite flavor of Gatorade, and it travels really well. And then I also, the Celsius packets, which you all know that I love to use whenever we are on a trip. So again, I just put the whole box in there, literally. And some bubble gum for Annie. So as of recent, some bubble gum, there we go. As of recent, as we are descending or like going up in the air, all the things, Annie has been complaining about her ears. And like normally I would be like, hey, drink some water. But we have been coming up with the bubble gum, and she also loves to blow bubbles. And so we cannot forget the bubble yum. She got the original kind flavor this time. She typically likes the cotton candy flavor, but really anything, she loves it. Now I also got a gift card, a Disney gift card at Kroger. And if you have like a Kroger or any type of grocery store or anything of the sense, we can get onto our Kroger app and click a coupon that will give us 4 times the fuel points from a gift card. And fuel is so expensive, and I commute a lot. I drive a lot. Tyler drives a lot. And so whenever I get those fuel points, it's like a lot of money in savings as we're living our normal life. So I do love buying Disney gift cards, kind of like a saving standpoint, but also we started this new budget thing. So where I will give Annie a gift card for the trip, and she has that allotted amount to spend on things that she wants to spend it on. Like I'm not going to, like, I don't count like her ice cream sandwiches or anything like that, but like any type of souvenirs or like Minnie Mouse ears, anything that she wants to be in addition to her experience, she gets that allotted amount. So let's say that I'm giving her $100, then that is also really, really nice to be able to teach her how to budget. It teaches her kind of some math, like this is a $40 item. What is 100 minus 40? This is how much you have remaining. How are you okay with that? So it kind of teaches her multiple things, the value of a dollar, etc. So that's one thing that I really, really do love to do. Now, if you are also purchasing gift cards throughout the entire year, or you found some discounted gift cards at Costco, or Annie's had a birthday before and a lot of people just bought her a bunch of Disney gift cards, you can combine all of them. Go to disneygiftcard.com. You'll log into your normal like Disney email. So like my Disney Experience app login information is going to be the same on the Disney gift card. You'll load up to 6 gift cards to this website, and you can transfer the funds all to that one. If you have more than 6 gift cards, just delete 5 of them, upload 5 more, transfer them all to the one gift card. Now, I have the one gift card that I always keep, and it is a Frozen gift card because typically it's like the red Mickey Mouse gift card, but just so I know that all the funds are always going to sit on the one gift card, that is the one that I always transfer it to. And before I ever even had that one, I had a red Mickey Mouse one that I just wrote stars all over. That way I knew not to delete that one or throw it away. So however you want to identify what gift card is going to hold all the funds, and you can even pay your resort with it. You can pay really anything on Disney World property. That will work. You have, like, it's iffy with like Disney Springs and things that are like sourced outside of Disney, but majority, like 99% of the stuff on Disney World property, you can use a Disney gift card. So that is a perk, especially you don't have to be carrying around 20 Disney gift cards. All those funds can sit on the one card, which is really, really easy. But right now, I do plan on going to bed early. If you all have been following me on Instagram, you know that I have been working and working and working and working. So a lot of you guys, which I do appreciate, have been so supportive and so concerned about my health and how much I'm resting. So tonight I am actually taking your advice. I'm going to lay down and try not to work for the rest of the night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. But first, before I see you all tomorrow, I do have to report to my full-time job. So this is the real life. I will see you all tomorrow night. We are one day away until we leave for Disney World. So we're leaving tomorrow. That's the thing. Now I am ready for bed. I am in my cozy nightshirt and I'm excited to lay down. Like I'm really, really excited. Plus I'm exhausted from work today. I'm tired, but that's just the normal life. This is the normal life. But what I did want to show you guys is my to-do list on my phone. This is what I generally like to do, is put it just in my notes section. And if you have an iPhone, you can also, like if Tyler was going with us, you would be able to collaborate with your husband, or like if your kids can do a to-do list, anything like that. And then that way you all can kind of knock things out and disperse the responsibilities. But to me, this is all going to be my responsibility. So just so you know, I was going to read a few of these, or I guess I can read all of my to-do list. So if you're like, oh no, like that's a really good idea, I need to put that on my to-do list, then I can do that. Okay. So the first things first, if you are flying, make sure that you are checking in to your flight. You can do that 24 hours until departure. So our flight is around noon. And so noon today, around noon or whatever time it was, I was able to check in, confirm our luggage. If you need to make any type of luggage adjustments, this is the time to do it. This is your last chance to be able to make any type of adjustments for your flight. And then also, like, you can confirm your seat arrangements, like maybe you wanted to upgrade or maybe you want a window seat. You can do these arrangements here. The other one would be, make sure your resort reservation, your tickets, dining reservations, they all look correct in your My Disney Experience app. And I'll go off on a little tangent for the My Disney Experience app as well. Make sure that your My Disney Experience app is on the most up-to-date version on your phone. In addition, we're going to charge up our Magic Bands in a second, but while I'm talking about it, I don't want to forget, Magic Bands, make sure that they are charged all the way up. We're going to charge all this together. That way you can also, in your My Disney Experience app, you can make sure that those are up to date as well. And in there, you can change like the colors and everything, but that's all in your My Disney Experience app. The other thing we're going to charge our camera batteries. We're going to charge our Stroller fans, and I'm going to show you a few things for that. I've got to do the vlogging life of make sure that my memory cards and stuff are like that. Double check my carry-on and travel day essentials. I did want to show you guys my carry-on because I know the last prep and pack with me from last month, I had so many friends have so many questions about, hey, did you like your new carry-on bag? And the answer is, I absolutely love it. This was a gift to me from Nomad Lane, and it has so many pockets, and honestly I felt like it carried just a lot, guys. So there's so many pockets, there's so many things to be able to go in here, so many compartments. Just a few things that I always carry with me while we're already in here. My airplane pocket, you just put this, if you've traveled with us on a travel day before, you just put that on the tray table, and then it helps your mom life go a little bit easier. I've got some snacks in here like we'd already talked about yesterday. wipes. I've got a wet bag also just in case there's any accidents. Oh, I found some bubble gum in here from last time. See, I told you guys, she's got a cotton candy. I literally just said it yesterday. Cotton candy, she loves it. So there's some other like camera equipment and stuff in here, but I really, really do love my new carry-on bags for those of you guys that were wondering. So we're going to also confirm, I'll do this in the morning, but just so you all know, I'm going to confirm my weight limit. So I've got to get ready in the morning. I got to shower, put my shampoos and my makeups in my check-in luggage. So make sure that you are not forgetting your scale, your luggage scale. I love this guy because I don't have to show up to drop off my check-in and be like, oh dang, like I'm overweight, and then you're embarrassed trying to drop off your luggage because you're having to open it and move stuff around and bring it into your personal bags and your carry-ons, and it's just a hot mess express. So I always weigh before I leave the house. In addition, I put this in my check-in before I come back home. I'm not having to go through the same thing. So do not forget to pack a scale, a luggage scale. It's so much easier and a lot more accurate. Like my husband, like Tyler, he's like, how do you get 50 on the dot so many times? I'm like, I just know, like, because I know like I can do like 49.8 on this scale. And I know once I get it to the airport, it's going to be right on the dot. So I've got it figured out. Transfer Disney spending money and make sure all gift cards are ready. So we already talked about that yesterday. So if you have not been able to transfer all those gift cards over to the one, make sure you do that. This is your last warning, but make sure that you do that, or you can kind of do it on the plane. But again, the whole idea was to not have to bring them all with you. While we're talking about it, don't forget your monies. Don't forget, if you are specifically flying, don't forget your ID that's going to allow you to fly. We always fly with our passports because I didn't want to waste my money on the real ID. We already had our passports, so that's just what we go with. Don't forget your ID. Don't forget your monies. All the things. And while I'm thinking about car keys, don't forget to put your car keys in your carry-on or your personal bag. In addition to, don't put them in your check-in, and don't put any medications, anything you might need, like for sure, just put them in your carry-ons. Don't put that kind of stuff in your check-ins, okay? Tomorrow, I'll need to take out the trash. Can't forget that. Tonight, I'm gonna run and unload the dishwasher before I go to sleep. And then I'm gonna check the refrigerator. We gotta do a clean out. So before we run out the trash, I need to do a cleanup of the refrigerator. I think Tyler already actually started right before he went to work. So actually we didn't, no, that wasn't tonight. That was last night. So Tyler and I pretty much cleaned out the refrigerator. I do need to do like one last look from any leftovers that we might have had. Let's see. I've got some towels in the dryer, so I do need to put those away, lock up, and do a final walkthrough of the house. So I'll do that tomorrow before we leave. We have cats. Don't forget to do the pet arrangements. My mother-in-law house sits for us, so that's really nice and helpful. My grocery order is set. We did that together the other day in the kitchen. Annie always is able to pick out one stuffy to fly with, so we need to establish who is coming with us. If I could guess, it's going to be her Stitchy that she bought on this last trip. It's like the cuddly one, the one she got and climbed up in the stroller with. That's wild guess. That's what we're gonna go with. Subscribe to the channel and you'll see if I'm right on travel day with who comes with us. Maybe sometimes she does throw me into a loop of like, she'll bring like a unicorn stuffy or something. So she does keep me on my toes, but if I could guess, that would be mine. Suitcase check, already said that. Don't forget to set your alarm clock to wake up in time. Set like 4. That's what I do. And try to get to bed at a reasonable time. That's what I have on my list, literally. And then leave for Disney World. And I'll definitely check that tomorrow. But I did want to touch on the electronics and how I make life a little bit easier. Even here, like I hate cords all over the place. And then whenever you get to your room at Disney, you don't want all that stuff to be scattered all over the room. And so I always like to make a little charging station. So we're charging our magic bands. We've already shown you like the fans that I love on my stroller and like I love to bring with us. So all that stuff has to be charged. This is what I have. I have another white one that I'm using right now to used for my lighting, but this guy is like a portal, and it has so many different types of inputs. So it's got the USBs and it has the USB-C imports. Now, not all the Disney, I did notice this on our last trip when we stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge, that they did already have the USB-Cs in their little sockets above the nightstand. And so that was a nice little upgrade. I don't think all the resorts have done that quite yet.
Can I join?
What did you want to say?
I just want to be in there.
Oh, okay. Annie would like to join. A little cameo of Annie, right? We're talking about charging up our things ready for Disney World. Are you ready for Disney World? Yeah? You're not? Why?
Because
why?
I didn't film a video for Disney.
Oh, you didn't film a video. Well, we will get right on that. So, yeah, you can sit there. So this guy I will always put underneath the TV. So typically most of the Disney resorts underneath the TV, like that dresser, they will have some electrical outlets or USBs. It just depends on like if they've updated it or not. But whenever we get back to the resort, let's say we just got back from watching the fireworks and I'm like, hey, I need to gather all of our fans. I need to gather your magic bands and we're going to charge it all. Make sure that you set the line. Like there is no liquids on top of this dresser. That would be horrible. And then in the morning, whenever we're getting ready to leave, I'm not having to walk all over the room trying to gather something. I forgot a fan. I forgot an electronic. I forgot to charge up something. That way it's all dropped off one place, then it's all picked up one place, and it's not everywhere. It's just a lot easier. Now, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things, okay? I will start off with the magic bands because we already talked a little bit about those. This is Annie's and this one is mine. I also have this little band around it. It keeps things from falling off or like, I guess more so like unsnapping. And they glow in the dark, which is really, really nice. So this guy will simply clip just like that. And then this will go into right here, right? Speaking of being on the plane, my headphones, they're amazing noise canceling headphones. Truly the best. Tyler has a pair. We've had them for over a year. They're wonderful. I think that they're on sale for like Amazon Prime. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty positive that they are. Here are Annie's headphones. These are fun because these are her 3 favorite colors: blue, purple, and pink. These are also noise canceling, and I think they make color, so that's a win. She always brings her headphones, and I also like to use an actual cord. It makes things a little bit easier for her, especially if like Bluetooth is not working. It just makes things a lot less complicated. We have the same fans that we were talking about yesterday. I need to plug those up. I need to go grab my magnetic phone charger actually in there that will just like sit on the back side of my phone, which I really, really love. But I have been a newcomer to fuel rods. Now, if you don't know what these are, so there's like little stations all over the airport, all over Disney World, everywhere. And once you buy one, you can exchange it for free at Disney, a charged one. So this one died. I'm going to put it in the little machine. It's going to pop me a new one out and then I can charge it. And it comes with like little different cords. This cord is the USB-C. It fits in my phone. It fits in my camera that I have right now. It fits in a lot of my fans. And so it's really, really convenient. Like I've actually walked around because I forgot a charger for my camera one night. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to stick this bad boy in my camera and it's just going to be there. So it's really, really convenient, to be completely honest. At first I was like, you know what? I'm not a fan. I don't really grasp the concept of why do I want a cord? But just the sheer convenience of it, I love it. So there, I said it. I have my sound machine. I cannot sleep without a sound machine. It doesn't matter if I'm here, anything. Whenever we bought Annie a sound machine, whenever she was a baby, I'm the one who got addicted to it, not her. So I need a sound machine always. And I can hear like even the littlest thing. And I always like to say, it doesn't matter if you're in a deluxe, a moderate, or a value resort. You can still hear people at some level, okay? So it's not like just because you're in a deluxe, you're never gonna hear anybody, okay? So I always sleep with that to drown some people out. People, I mean, you're at Disney World. Some people like to vacation and they like to wake up and be there for early entry and rope drop it. And then there's some people that like to stay out all night, or they like to do both. I like to sleep in whenever I have the chance, okay? So this allows me to do that as well, and it keeps Annie from also waking up, like if there's slamming doors and there's people having a good time next door, which is allowed, that is okay. This is just something that we can use that helps us out a little bit more. But Annie's in there, she's like snacking the house down, so I'm gonna need to probably clean up and gather the last minute things, and then it's travel day, guys. Like, we're headed back to Disney World, and I'm so excited that you all are coming along with us. If there's anything in this vlog that you saw that you were like, yep, I love it, I need it, go to my Amazon storefront or check the description box or comment, and I will make sure that you get that. Let's make it a little bit easy for you. I'll try to help you out as much as possible. Or if you're watching on TV, you can always scan the QR codes to make things a little bit easier. But I guess I will see you tomorrow on travel day. I love you all so very much, and I'm so happy to have you all a part of this little internet fam. We will see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye.